If you were following what happened today with the Ramadan announcement, you would have seen that something incredible happened in Saudi Arabia when that announcement was made. The scientific community across the globe had already said that it's impossible to sight the moon anywhere in Saudi Arabia, in fact, anywhere across the globe at that time. Yet, we knew that Saudi Arabia may make an announcement again, as every year when it's scientifically impossible to sight the moon, they say that someone has seen the moon in one particular location year after year. Now, what was different this year, we already know that this happens, that they sight the moon when it's not possible to be seen scientifically. What was extraordinary was that the weather conditions in Saudi Arabia prevented any sighting from happening, even if it was possible. If you've seen the videos, you would have seen that there was a sandstorm in Saudi Arabia at the location where they were trying to sight the moon. The people on the ground were saying, we can't see anything, there's a sandstorm. On top of that, it was also cloudy. It was cloudy and there's a sandstorm, there's dust in the sky. And for anyone that's witnessed a sandstorm, they will know that you can't see in front of you, even a few meters sometimes, never mind being able to see a very thin crescent in the sky. Yet what happened? Despite the clouds, despite the dust in the sky from the desert, and also the fact that it was already impossible to see the moon, and those people on the ground saying, the sky isn't clear, we can't see anything, sunset happened. Immediately after sunset, an announcement was made, contrary to what everybody was expecting at that minute in Saudi Arabia, who were watching what's going on and knew what the weather forecast had said and what the weather people were saying at the time, that it's dusty. Contrary to all of that, an announcement was made that the moon has just been seen immediately after sunset. Now, in the past, we've always been surprised. This time, we did think that the announcement won't happen because of the weather conditions. So nowhere else in Saudi Arabia, where there isn't such a sandstorm, although they had dust in the sky, but they don't live in the desert, they did not see the moon. No country next to Saudi Arabia, around Saudi Arabia, saw the moon. Nowhere else, anywhere in the world had seen the moon. Yet this place, where there was a perfect storm, and the scientific data told us that it's impossible to be seen, claimed to see the moon. So why and what happened here? Again, this announcement was made according to the calendar, the pre-calculated calendar of Saudi Arabia, which is called al-Qura. And we know time and time again, whenever it comes to the holy months, those important months in the Islamic calendar, Saudi Arabia manages to find a way or a person to say that they saw the moon, whatever the weather conditions are, however adverse they are, whatever the data is telling us scientifically, they still produce this witness, even though it's not possible to be seen. We ask our audiences and those people watching this video not to fall for such announcements, which we clearly know are extraordinary, incredible, even ridiculous because of what I've just outlined here. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow us to do Ramadan on Eid and Eid on the correct day and not fall for such things. The Prophet ﷺ is very clear in his words that you fast when you see the moon, and you end the month of fasting when you see the moon. And if it is cloudy, if there is anything in the sky that's preventing you from seeing the moon, فَإِنْ غُمَّ عَلَيْكُمْ, like فَأَكْمِلُوا الْعِدَّةَ ثَلَاثِينَ, different versions of the hadith, that if it's cloudy, if there's a dust particles in the sky preventing you from seeing the moon, complete 30 days. It is as simple as that. So they've also gone completely against the hadith, which specifies a situation like this, that if it is cloudy, if there's dust in the sky, or if it's foggy or any other reason, you complete 30 days. Yet they still announced Ramadan on the 29th night according to their calendar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect the Muslims from